It's nice to see you again. Did you enjoy that? It was nice, right? Well, welcome back. We are at the point now where we know our top 15. And they have a, okay? So that was the fan fave for tonight. Give it up for USA, yeah? That's okay. We share a border. Yeah, we family. This is the ooh and the ah of tonight. It's just gonna be so beautiful. Now this will aim to unite countries and people together as one. Just like all of us here today. We are one as people. Again, I always say this. I feel like if I was a delegate here today, I would want my message forefront to be, we are one race, the human race. Again, aims to unite the countries and the people together as one. So tonight, each one of our delegates, they will showcase a piece that will present that diplomatic culture. I'm reading text messages on my phone, so just bear with me, okay? So our top 10 announcements. We are going to have the girls come on out. Let's continue that round of applause for our ladies. And keep that going for 1 second. I need 30 seconds. Keep the applause going.
Level, and it really focuses on working with people who feel doubtful and insecure about themselves, because that's where feelings of negativity may derive from. Hate, resentment, anything you can imagine. And with the internet, it makes it so easy to divide one another, to disrespect one another through a screen. My goal is to work with world leaders who will put a call to action to hold people responsible for what they say and do online that may cause detrimental harm towards an individual or a community. If you look at the world's evil, it is because it's due to the lack of love and respect, and we need both to overcome today's social and political issues. The power of a strong and healthy mindset is how I will unite people for love for humanity and for our future generations. Thank you.
And now we announce Rwanda!
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, I'm so honored to be in your presence tonight. The question is, what can I do, or what will I do for the world peace? To be honest, I come from a lineage of powerful people, of kings and queens. Rwanda, as we know as a country, my grandmother, when she was the age of 13, she joined the war, the group that went to help liberate our country. There was division, which led to genocide of the 1994 genocide against Tutsi. My father was the young boys who took everything they could use, their mind, their power, everything they believed in, their belief system, and said, we are going to liberate our people. That's the Rwanda I come from, where the youth take the initiative to lead and unite people. Rwanda, the genocide that took place for only 100 days and eliminated over 1 million people, the Rwandans were able to make it the most peaceful country in the world. So what I will do for the world peace is to carry that lineage, to bring people together for love, for peace, for them to believe in themselves, and to say that we are what we believe we can be. Thank you all so much.
Of those years have been peaceful and without war. Through my nonprofit, I intend to bring together humanitarians who are relying on peace-building solutions worldwide. We must have peacekeepers mediating diplomatic conversations so all sides can feel validated and heard as we hyper-focus on humanity's needs. Let us create a world where genocides, war, poverty, human sex trafficking, and hate have no room to exist on this earth. Thank you.
All right, can I get a guess from my friends tonight? Who do you think is our next delegate? Can't hear you. I think I hear Indonesia.
Good evening, Canada. Selamat pagi, Indonesia. I am a woman to see and raise a generation that knows no war is my dream. That no children has to pack their tiny bags and leave their home holding their mother's hand. I will always shine a light on these human issues. I will always see and speak of conflict, not through the lens of few people in power, those untouched without compassion, but through the heart of a human. Because I foresee a bright future for humanity. Terima kasih.
Okay, my friends, who do you think is next? Can we get a little love for our friends down under? Australia!
Every year since 1979, Australia has been a part of peacekeeping acts. But is this peaceful? I believe peace is accountability, and we should all take our own parts in creating a beautiful, peaceful world, where our thoughts and our actions create change, and that change impacts everyone. We are in control of our own destinies, so why not have beautiful actions
to inspire others. Thank you.
And that is 5. Who will be our 6th delegate for our top 10? I hear a fan favorite up there.
Philippines!
What did you say down here?
Philippines!
My friend, I think you said Thailand!
Thank you so much for calling my country a buddy here. Humankind is walking into a digital world, and the conflict from different belief and principle can be misunderstanding. As someone who uses social media, I know by myself that I should have responsibility by consciousness, sensitivity, and decency. And I will bring this aspect to my work, to work with different organizations, different culture, and by this we can keep the world in peaceful by just starting from ourselves. ขอบคุณค่ะ
Let me see your flags. Wave them all the way in the sky. I like your digital flag. That's a good one. Let me see those flags, friends. Do I see the Philippines flag?
The coronavirus pandemic has stopped the world for a moment. Wars has been happening all over the world. But we will all stand here if we will learn how to respect. I traveled from across the globe, and I believe that the stars aligned for me to be here to send you this message that what we need right now is love, kindness, and respect. That is all we need to survive and thrive and be alive again as human beings. Let us use that fire in our hearts to be a hope and be a change maker for love for humanity. Thank you.
Shout out your girls when you love them. You gotta take that moment, guys, right? So shout out your countries when you love them. These are your delegates as well, representing with pride, love, and passion. So shall we continue? All right, can I hear who you think our next delegate is? Are you proud over here?
Canada!
Starts with an A.
Slipping.
When you educate a girl, you educate a nation. When you empower a girl, you move the world. When I was younger, my mother would always tell me, never forget that you are an Afghan girl. And I never knew what that really meant until August 15th when the Taliban, the biggest terrorist organization in the world, took over my beloved capital, our beloved capital, Kabul. And on that day, I knew what it meant to be an Afghan girl. And what that meant was, it was my fight to bring peace to the world, and especially to stand up and amplify the voices of the girls and women of Afghanistan. Because I do have siblings in Afghanistan right now that I cannot contact. We have schools in Afghanistan that we've had to shut down because our girls are no longer allowed at school. To be facing the world's biggest humanitarian crisis with nearly 23 million Afghans in starvation and 97% of my nation below poverty, simply because the world turned their back on Afghanistan, exploited us, betrayed us, and left us in the worst humanitarian crisis. I am here today to be part of that change and to create that impact.
When I spoke up and I asked Toronto to stand with me on August 28th to take a stand with Afghanistan, 4,000 people showed up to amplify those voices. And my advocacy focuses on that, and we will continue to empower, engage, and create impact, because diplomacy is not in Afghanistan, and we need to change that with the women and girls of Afghanistan, because the future is female.
So as you see, my friends, okay, girl, you scream. Scream, girl. That's special. You scream, girl. As you guys see, we have just 2 more to announce.
Canada!
The stress. As I've had conversations with some of these ladies, and they are all so incredible. I'm going to see more of you very soon. Who do you guys think?
Canada!
Oh, it's so hard. Comoros! Come on in. Comoros. Am I not saying it right again? Yes. Comoros. Yes.
Canada ang last one.
Ce soir, les femmes sont à l'honneur.
Tonight, women are honored.
Vous avez devant vous des femmes engagées pour l'humanité.
In front of us, there is women who are engaged for the humanity's sake.
Ce soir, nous vous prouvons que les femmes sont le pilier de l'humanité.
Tonight, we preview that women are the pillar of humanity.
C'est pourquoi j'ai créé Nicizen, une société qui vise à guider la femme vers une sérénité d'esprit à travers le bien-être.
This is why I created Nicizen Association for women to have a serenity of spirit.
J'ai travaillé avec l'association d'IMA pendant 7 ans à œuvrer pour aider les enfants des Comores à pouvoir étudier dans des conditions favorables.
I work so hard while for the Humanity Association, which is have the purpose, which has the purpose to give the means for Comorian children to study with the best conditions.
J'ai pu dupliquer les actions dans d'autres pays d'Afrique.
For 7 years, I duplicated the actions in the several countries of Africa.
Mes expériences de vie m'ont permis de comprendre que l'éducation était la base de tout.
My life experience allows me to understand that education is the basis of a better world.
La base d'un monde en paix.
The basis of a peaceful world.
Il est nécessaire d'être en paix avec soi-même.
This is necessary to be at peace with oneself.
Pour pouvoir créer un monde de paix et d'amour.
To be able to create a world of peace and love. Thank you.
Okay, my friends, so we have one more delegate to round out our top 10.
Canada!
But what we would like to do at this moment, and if I can get you all to rise, we would like to stand for and with Ukraine tonight as one people.
Ukraine!
Stand as one people, as one race, as one love. There she is, Miss Ukraine.
With war comes constant destruction. Destruction of our lives, our families, and our spirits. But this war will not break Ukrainian people. Over the centuries, we have survived against all odds, and this war, and now we will outlast this war as well. Today we have humanitarian crisis in Ukraine, but even this doesn't break Ukrainians, because they know they're not alone. On the first day of war, I posted in social media that I went to help Ukraine, sent some essential products and medicines, and I was stunned by an incredible number of people who were willing to donate, volunteer, get involved. And imagine if each of us would take a smallest action to help and support Ukraine. We will not leave any chance for war to continue. The whole world is standing with Ukraine. And thanks to this, Ukraine will win. Thank you.
Miss Ukraine, your sisters, they love you. And we wanted to shine a light on you tonight. I don't want to be the one though. Yes, please, please. Round of applause, please. You, Miss Ukraine, have all of our hearts here tonight. But I do have to say, unfortunately, Miss Ukraine was not in our top 10 tonight. This was a moment to share sisterhood, love, and light. And that in itself deserves a standing ovation, as she is one of our winners tonight, and soberly, with pride. We love you, Miss Ukraine. Thank you for understanding. Thank you, my friends. Okay. So now, all right, my friends, all right. Everybody at home watching on our YouTube live screen. Right here at the John Besset Theatre in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. We round out our top 10 tonight.
Canada!
With our final delegate, Mexico!
My passion for serving the humanity has led me to think about a better future and a better world. A world where we are all treated equally. And that's why I invite you to start making a change from home. Let's encourage values in our children, because in the future, they are the ones responsible to have a better world without violence. That's why I'm fighting for them and for their education, because I think that education is the key to save the world. Thank you so much.